As I look through the devil's eyes, when I'm in extreme pain, time slows down, darkness surrounds me. All I see is the light at the end of the tunnel, a light-born funnel. I know I am the only one to see the joy in the devil's pain. All knowledge is born from pain. Your truth is nothing but pain. Every lie you were told just makes you feel happy. From lies the truth is born. You think you're better than anyone by being a good person. You're living a lie. Not one life is more precious than yours. Your knowledge doesn't feed anyone but your ego. You're helping no one but you're a part of them all. You are no better than all of the sheeple when you try to label the divide. You look into the mirror and see your evilness. You got to try hard to think of yourself as an angel. With your frozen gaze, you're more evil than the never-ending war on all of the broken people. Prostitution, drugs, and war. You know what profit they're for. People will always see a profit in all three, unless you sacrifice your green gods on the altar of peace. The rivers of blood will flow through the streets. We get told to march down the streets of the Holy Land to kill the enemies of the Jews, to shoot our bullets into the poor faces that live in all of the poorest places. Because poor people offend the green god. Just shoot your bullets between their eyes, because the politicians tell you their lies. You never hear the screams or cries. The road to hell is paved in good intentions. The only thing that changes this world is the bullets that do all of the work. Too bad there's so many hands to do the devil's work. We always had free will to kill. When they send you in to kill the poorest people in the world, and tell you the only sin is to raise your hand to the politicians in power or the corporate slave masters. You will know the wrath of God if you raise your hand to the slave masters. Why they teach us all the Bible. Keeps the slaves in line. It's a sin to shoot your slave masters. It's a sin to raise your hand to your king. It's a slave to raise your hand to the politicians in power. Your many kings. Evil prevails until good men put a stop to it. The only thing the Bible teaches you is to keep in line, or a slave will get beat and tortured till you feel the depths of hell. For the Bible only helps a slave in need, to help the slave masters keep them in line. Unless you figure out the people have the power. Slave masters useless when everybody rises together.